The Man of Steel is back once again in a brand new movie. Yes, we are talking about Superman Red Son. If you guys have not seen the brand new DC animated movie that is out, go ahead and check it out right now. It is on DVD as well as Blu-ray and online if you guys want to check it out. But we're going to go ahead and talk about Superman Red Son. If you guys don't want to talk about it, that's okay. If you guys don't mind, let's go ahead and still talk about it. Now, again, this is the alternate version of if Superman landed in the Soviet Union during the Cold War. Now, it takes a big alternate route of what could have happened. We see Superman where he was raised in Russia, then he becomes a huge icon, and throughout the entirety of the movie, you see where Lex Luthor and Lois Lane are married. Lex Luthor is, of course, like the right-hand man to the president with all of his power and everything he knows. But it also goes into doubt where Superman is, of course, he's an icon of the Soviet Union, but then later finds out what they are doing, and he does not like it, so he does kill the leader, and then he takes over as supreme leader of Russia, and then starts a democracy to go to each single country and take over, and in his words, liberate and try to have peace. Now, they do show Brainiac in this. They show Batman. It shows one part in the movie where we see Superman defeat Brainiac, and then Brainiac becomes his puppet, and then we see Batman kind of get in a weird introduction or this world of Batman where Superman found him at the death of his parents due to his parents were killed in an enslavement camp that Superman found and was able to save, but he also found and saved his childhood friend who he never knew this was going on, so that's the reason why he continued this liberation throughout different countries. And it goes within years of war between the United States and Russia, and then we see, of course, Wonder Woman comes and she wants to ally herself with Superman because she believes in his right for a peace, but she also thinks she wants to bridge between the United States and Russia. We go back and forth with that. We also see where Batman is actually willing to kill people to get his revenge and actually show that Superman is not who he claims to be, and he is nothing but a murderer as well as a false god. And we see the entirety of this. We see it was really crazy to see what they did in this film. They really went above and beyond of what they could do in this film. They even brought in the Green Lantern, which was amazing because we got to see Hal Jordan and Stewart, and it was just amazing to finally see that. We finally got to see John return with Hal Jordan. It was amazing. John Stewart with Hal Jordan, that was amazing. To become pretty much like a Green Lantern force that would go after Superman. So that was pretty cool to see. We also got to see Wonder Woman versus Superman for a quick second, because at the very end where Batman takes her, in the middle of the movie where he takes her hostage, and she really decreases to become very old. And you just see where she becomes very aged, her hair becomes white, but then she returns later on in the movie. She's her normal age, but she has white hair. Looks very amazing. The animation they did for Wonder Woman was very beautiful. I really liked how they aged her to be like an old, decrepit woman, but then they brought her back to be, the badass that we all know and love. And then, we get to see where she finally, splits ways with Superman because she's like, I can't do this no more. And then we also get to see, of course, the death of Batman in the film. And then we also get to see the so-called Supreme Superman, who is the clone of Superman that Lex Luthor was creating to go up against. This version of Superman did not work. So, the entirety of the film is Superman trying to build an empire. So it was sort of like a little bit like the Justice Lords in a way. except that it was just Superman that was doing it. Now, was I a big fan of this part of Superman? Not particularly, because again, there are other versions of Superman I like that I find interesting. Was this one my favorite? No, but it was still interesting. A different take on the character. The movie itself was very action-packed. Very well. The story itself did very well. The voice actors did extremely well. We have, I believe, a lot of people came back to recur the role. We had Sasha Perez as Hal Jordan. We had Amy Acker as Lois Lane. Wonderful actress. Jason Isaac returned as Superman. Phil Lamar as Jon Stewart, who is a magnificent actor. Was very happy to see him go into so many roles. I was very happy, first off, to see him return in Justice League, but then also got to see him be in Supergirl, which was awesome at the same time. I just realized that until like I watched the episode. Then we had, of course, Rod Craig Smith as Batman, and amongst many others. So there's been a lot of people that was able to return for this film. It was an enjoyable film. Was it my favorite Superman film? No, I think Superman vs. Doomsday was probably my favorite one. The Death of Superman, because the Death of Superman is probably the most iconic Superman comic movie story in all existence, more likely. Sort of like Batman the Killing Joke, in my opinion. But they again, this was an alternate, I guess, timeline of what they wanted to do, sort of like what they had with Flash and DC, Flashpoint. So it's been a bit, but I like what DC's doing right now. Because DC within itself has been doing very well in the animated world, I think, because they did well with the Aquaman movies, they've been doing very well in the Batman movies, and now with Superman movies, and also with Wonder Woman. So there's been a lot of great movies, in my opinion, that have just done an amazing work, an amazing job, where we get to see so many different movies that we didn't really get to see very much in a new take on it. Like we got to see Death of Superman, Reign of Superman. We got to see Wonder Woman Bloodlines. We got to see Batman versus Robin. We got to see the Court of Owls one. We got to see Batman Hush. We got to see also Son of Batman, Justice League Throne of Atlantis, Titans. So there's so many that DC has done. I believe within the last literally 10 years. And they've just done such an amazing job because, again, Justice League Flashpoint, they've just keep upping the ante every single time, and they've done such an amazing job. And I really don't have a lot to say about this. Now, again, was it my favorite? No. Storyline, again, was great. If you guys want to check it out, again, go check it out. It is online. You can go pick up the DVD as well. It's a great little collection for DC fans out there, or a movie fan. Now, if you're a regular Superman fan, I do recommend you guys go check it out. It's a little different from the normal. But if you guys are big Superman fans, I do recommend you guys go check this out. But again, my favorite one's still going to have to be The Death of Superman. So let me know what you guys think about Superman Red Sun in the comments down below. Did you guys check it out? If not, that's cool. Let me know what you guys think about it either way. If you guys enjoyed it, if you guys didn't, if so, either way, let me know what you think. If you guys are new to the channel, consider about subscribing. Links down below. Hope you guys are enjoying your day as well. And I'll be seeing you guys in the very next one. See you later.